So welcome. My name is Sana and I'm coming to you from Nelson, New Zealand. I will just ask you all to stay muted. And I just wanted to share with you the card that I pulled before I introduce Lisa. So the card I pulled today is Witness. And I thought it was very on point of what we are trying to do. And the paragraph that goes with that is stand back and be a witness to yourself and the words you speak of others. How do you treat others? What frequency are you transmitting into the world? Are you celebrating others and showing your love and gratitude? So with that, I would like to hand the stick over to Lisa. Thank you so much, Lisa, for doing this.
Thank you, Sana. So my name is Lisa Warner. I am the author of The Simplicity of Self-Healing. And this meditation has come about because there was, Kim had on her chat, she asked if anybody had any ideas to speed things up around this planet a little bit. And I just said, I have an idea. And my idea is to take a look at the energies and how energy flows, how energy actually works. So on my healing journey, what I realized, I ended up facing cancer at one point, and I did not want to go the medical route. So I started to learn about how energy works, how our thoughts are electrical and our emotions are magnetic, and those electromagnetic patterns get set up in the electromagnetic field, in the field of consciousness, which then those patterns play out in our physical reality. And I started to look at how our collective consciousness flows in different patterns. And I realized that there are many when we're in the flow and we're just life is good and everything is going really well, we're really flowing in harmony with all of creation, with source itself. But when we're not in the flow and we're feeling fear and doubt and worry and things aren't going well, we get in a reversal flow where we're in resistance. We're flowing in the wrong direction. We're flowing against where we want to be flowing. So when we look out into the collective, we see that there's a lot of flow has been generated in the other direction, in the direction of death and disease and destruction and, all kinds of, war. That would be a really big flow in the opposite direction. So I look at what's playing out on the physical realm is actually being generated from this quantum field, from the field of electromagnetic energy, where we assemble our thoughts and where those thoughts then flow through the physical vessel and get acted out in the physical realm. So I decided that I would raise my hand and say, I have this idea that if we gathered enough people and used the power of our consciousness to intentionally start to mitigate the flow that's going in the opposite direction, we could start to turn the tide of what's happening on the physical realm. We could set an intention and we could create a field of coherence, that field of stillness, where everything kind of comes to a stop for a moment and then starts to flow with source itself. So the focus of this meditation is going to be how we can recognize these flows of consciousness, first and foremost for ourselves. We'll look at our own energy fields and we'll just look and see where am I having thoughts of, I'm not good enough, or I can't do this, or I don't know what to do, or I'm afraid. And let's get those flows moving back in harmony with source, where all is well in all of creation. It always has been and it always will be. And once we do that for ourselves, then we can move our attention out into the collective consciousness and start to do that with the collective. So I know we're not a huge group of people. We may not see an immediate shift of world events overnight from this. However, we may see some shifts in our own lives if we start to just pay attention, just start to notice how we feel, how we're thinking. And who knows? We are all part of that collective consciousness. And when we create a coherent energy field for ourselves, we are creating that coherent energy field in the realm of the collective as well. So what we do for ourselves, we do for everyone at the same time. So what we do for ourselves from love, we do for all of humanity in love. And with anyone on this planet who is now caught in one of what has become kind of a rip current of backwards energy, let's just say, by focusing on slowing down those rip currents, we can start to allow people to slow down on their journey, let's say, and maybe give them just enough of a pause that they can realize, oh, I could step sideways. I could do something a little bit different. So we're not trying to change anybody. We're not trying to create some specific outcome. We're just here to look at the energy field and bring it back into harmony with the original divine design.
Beautiful.
Great. So when you're ready, let's just take a couple of nice deep breaths. And allow your eyes to close. When we close our eyes, we can see the unseen. We can use our imagination to see energy. It doesn't matter what it looks like. We don't have to be clairvoyant. We don't have to actually see anything. All we're doing is becoming aware of what we are not able to see with our physical eyes, but yet is very, very real and has a very real effect on our lives. So as we close our eyes, taking some nice deep breaths, breathing in living life force energy, allowing that living life force energy that comes from source itself, breathing that into your body, allowing it to fill your body like a balloon. Watch as the breath comes in and fills your body, feeding every cell, allowing every one of your cells to drink in the living life force energy. Notice that this living life force energy has light. You're breathing in light and life force energy into your body, allowing your cells to feel the presence of Source itself. Allowing your cells to relax. Allowing your cells to start returning to blueprint. Remembering their original design. And as you're breathing in this energy, let's connect to Mother Earth, the ground beneath our feet, this beautiful, gorgeous planet. This planet that is filled with life, teeming with life, oceans filled with life, forests, mountains, lakes, streams, filled with life. This planet is designed to give us life, to give us everything we need to live beautiful lives. When we're living in harmony with nature, we are living in harmony with life itself. All that we need is given by God's Source itself, Creator, universe, whatever word you choose to place on the source of all life. That source is non-physical, is the space of no thing, yet everything comes from Source. And in between the earth, the physical realm, and Source, there's the realm of energy, the quantum realm. It is in this realm where all thoughts are assembled. Thoughts which are electrical in nature, combine with feelings, the emotions that we have, and they combine into patterns, patterns of beliefs, patterns of ideas. And then those patterns that are assembled in the quantum field simply flow through our physical bodies and out into life. And then we experience those patterns that we've placed our attention on. So we want to look at this realm of energy. And this realm, this quantum field, it acts very much like water, even though it's non-physical. Thoughts flow in streams, streams of thought, streams of consciousness. And when our thoughts are in alignment with love, with God's Source itself, we flow through life with ease and grace. Ask and it is given is universal law. We are given everything we need to live beautiful lives. But when those streams of thought are filled with doubts or fears, the streams start flowing backwards. And then we struggle because we experience resistance. We're going against the universal flow. And it's hard to know when we're going against the universal flow if we don't look at the energy. All we see is that we're struggling in our life. There's a war over there, or there's no money in our bank account over here. And we don't know what to do about it oftentimes. But if we move our attention into the flow of energy, and we realize that we're struggling with something, we can consciously start to turn that tide. We can start to reverse the flow. We don't need to know how. We don't need to even know what it looks like. Ask and it is given is universal law. So today, let's call in our angelic guides. Let's call in Source itself to help us. Let's ask for assistance from Source in reversing the flows that are going backwards, in stopping some of those flows so that we can take a moment and breathe and reset and allow our energy to start flowing in the right direction with Source, with life, with creation itself. So looking at your personal energy field, this beautiful aura that surrounds your body, just ask to be shown any energies that are flowing in reverse. And you don't have to see it, just if you were able to see some energies that were flowing in the opposite direction, what might that look like? You can't get it wrong, don't worry. You can't make a mistake. Just notice any area in your life where there's some resistance, some struggle, just some area that you may not feel total joy in. And as we call in Source and our angelic guides, we ask that these reversal flows get stopped, come to a pause. Let's call in the color blue to fill our auras. Blue has a very calming effect. It helps all the molecules to come into coherence, into stillness. Just imagining your aura being filled with beautiful blue light. And all of the streams that are flowing just come to a quiet stillness. Noticing all of your molecules are settling into stillness, creating a field of coherence. And we ask that our energy fields come back into full alignment with our divine blueprint, the blueprint of love, the blueprint of divine creation, the blueprint of inspired actions, where we do things that we feel inspired to do. Where we live in harmony with nature around us. Where we're able to communicate with the plants, the animals, the trees, and other humans in a state of love. As we generate these fields of coherence for ourselves, realize that coherence always overrides discord. So as you feel your aura filled with this beautiful, coherent blue light, and all of your molecules are coming into a state of stillness, a state of oneness with Creator itself. Allow your aura to expand out farther, encompassing the building that you're in. Let it expand out farther to encompass your whole property, your neighborhood, inviting your neighborhood to join you in this field of coherence. Only like energy can enter this field of coherence. So anything that is unlike coherence will not penetrate. So continue to expand your field of coherence out farther to encompass your city. Seeing coherence spreading, this beautiful blue light, bringing all the molecules into this state of coherence. where we see people's thought patterns getting quiet, giving them space for new thought, expanding your field of coherence out farther to encompass the state or the province that you're in. Allowing this field of coherence to encompass the whole country that you are in. And allowing all of our fields of coherence to come together around the world, creating a massive field of coherence for the entire earth. Seeing the earth's electromagnetic field bathed in this beautiful blue light, this stillness. And from this stillness and our connection to Source and the angelic realms of light, we ask that the streams of negative energy be mitigated. And brought back into stillness, into coherence, allowing anyone who has been swept up in these rip currents of negative energy be released. Allowing everyone the chance to discover coherence. Seeing all the waters of the sea of consciousness coming into stillness in this beautiful blue light. It's like the beautiful blue oceans. We ask this field of coherence to bring love and peace to the entire planet, that all souls are able to come back into alignment with Source, with the love of the Creator, to know peace, deep, satisfying peace. In this field of coherence, just notice, how does your body feel? Inviting your physical body into this field of coherence, allowing all of the molecules in your physical body to return to blueprint. To become fully coherent, overriding any distortions in your physicalness. Sending this coherence to any spot in your body that needs extra. Just notice all of the molecules coming back into their proper alignment. Giving all of your molecules the room to breathe, to be in this stillness, to be bathed in source energy, in the light of source. And bringing any area of your life that needs coherence, invite that area of your life into this field of coherence. See the wobbles smoothing out. This beautiful blue light, smoothing the wobbles. And let's watch this beautiful blue light as it bathes the earth and starts to smooth out the wobbles for the collective. Noticing the stillness as it envelops the earth. And can you feel the love that's here in the stillness? Inviting Mother Earth herself into this field of coherence with us, bringing her into our awareness, asking for Mother Earth herself to assist in clearing her energy field, smoothing out the wobbles. And watching as the light is being restored to this planet through this blue light of coherence, this blue light that represents the will of the Creator, the first ray, the love of the Creator, bathing the entire planet, smoothing the wobbles, and helping us to restore this incredible, beautiful blue planet back into a state of coherence with our divine blueprint. a blueprint of thriving, a blueprint of growth, a blueprint of celebration of all life. Imagine this beautiful planet where we can celebrate life. Where we can live in harmony with all life. The plants, the animals, the air, the water, the fish, the birds, soils. Imagine a world where all beings live in harmony and peace, celebrating the gift of life. We are here at this time to bring life back to earth, the light and the love that allows us to celebrate and live life. As you move forward throughout your days, remember this. Remember to work with the energies and direct the flow of your own energies so that all of your energy is flowing with Source itself, flowing with life. Creating a field of coherence will go a very long way in helping you to heal anything that needs healing, whether it's your physical body, finances, a relationship. Coherence always overrides the wobbles. Make it a practice to generate your own field of coherence every day and see what happens. See how effortlessly life can start to change. And you can start to shine your light brightly. From that field of coherence, your light will now shine with the light of Source itself, infusing this beautiful world with new light and new life. We thank Source, Mother Earth, and the angelic realms of light who are here with us today, helping us to smooth out the wobbles as we create these fields of coherence so that we may all thrive together. And so it is.
When you're ready, bring your attention back to the place you're sitting. You can slowly open your eyes.